Good morning, boys. Today we are going to start a new lesson. The name of the lesson is Suktulu. Suktulu means quotes, quotations. You might have read in the school and in some books, many places you will be written, means you can see beautiful quotes written. Means if we actually listen to them and follow them, they are having very good moral values which will help us in our life. So today let us learn a few of them in Telugu. So Suktulu means quotes or quotations, right? Yes. Now the first one is, and this lesson you will be writing as fill in the blanks. Okay, that is why I have underlined whatever the fill up is. I have underlined. Clear, dear? Clear, children? Yes. Now let us go. First one is అప్పు లేని వాడే అధిక సంపన్నుడు. One more time I'll read. అప్పు లేని వాడే అధిక సంపన్నుడు. Okay. Most of the words you will be easily relate it if I say in Hindi. Okay. Let us try that way. I'll tell both in English also, but you try to understand in whatever language it is easy for you to follow. Okay. Appu means कर्ज. लेनी वाडे मतलब जो the person who doesn't have anyone to give back money or anyone from any person from whom he has borrowed money. Such type of person is adhika sampannudu, means he is the richest person. He is the richest man. Understood? Means if you don't owe anyone anything, if you have not borrowed anyone anything from anyone anything, money or anything, means जिसके सर पे कर्ज नहीं हो वो सबसे ज़्यादा धनवान है. He is the most richest person. Sampannudu means rich person. Adhika sampannudu means richest. So, appu leni vade adhika sampannudu. Understood? Yes. Next one is unna ఊరు కన్న తల్లి వంటిది. ఉన్న ఊరు కన్న తల్లి వంటిది means unna ఊరు. Unna ఊరు means the place where you stay or the place where you are planning to stay. That is what? ఊరు means the place where you stay. The place. And unna ఊరు means the place where you stay. Kanna talli vantidi means it is equivalent to our mother. Why? Because it gives all whatever we need, right? Suppose we are staying here in Riyadh and Riyadh is giving us everything like money, whatever we need, your education, your parents, you have a proper house, food, everything, right? So the place where you stay is like your mother, which takes care of all your needs. मतलब जहाँ पे जिस जगह पे हम रहते हैं वो जगह हमारी मदर के समान है. क्यों? हमारी सारी ज़रूरतें वो प्लेस से ही पूरी होती हैं. राइट और रॉन्ग? यस, दैट इज़ वाई ఉన్న ఊరు కన్న తల్లి వంటిది. Because your mother takes care of you all your requirements. If you need something new, your mother will be able to give. If you have something to tell about the school, if you have won something, whatever you do, you will share with your mother, right? Similarly, and your mother also takes care whatever you need. She knows, okay, next week some test or project is coming up, so she'll take care of by arranging all the things and preparing ideas. So that way, this is just an example I'm telling you. That way, the place where we stay, it takes care of us in each and everything. Third one is ఎన్ని విద్యలైనా కుల విద్యకు సాటి రావు. ఎన్ని విద్యలైనా కుల విద్యకు సాటి రావు. Okay. Now, around 100 years back, 150 years back, every person belongs to some family, and that family will be having some particular business or job or responsibility to do in the society. That was how the society was built in olden days, of course, not now, in olden days. Suppose some person is making pots, means that person from generation, his father, grandfather, great grandfather, the previous generation, like that, all the people do that making of pots for their livelihood. That is called as kula vidya. If suppose some person is weaving the clothes, so all his generations would do that only. Generation by generation, they follow, they learn the tricks, they learn the technique, and they do it. Okay, so here they are telling, whatever your forefathers have done, or whatever skill they possess, nothing is equivalent to that what you learned from them or what they have taught you. Means whatever the knowledge they have gained from the generations, that will be passed on to you. So that all knowledge is not equivalent to any other job. That is so, because no one else knows that. If suppose if you tell a person who write the book, like a poet or someone, if you ask him to make pot, he will never know anything about it. Similarly, a person who knows how to plant the trees or a garden, if you tell him to go and write a book, he will never know. Or how much ever he try to learn also, he will he will not get all the things which he requires. That means any vidya means a skill. Here in this particular line, vidya means education, knowledge, skill. So whatever you learn or acquire, it will not be equivalent to the one which has been passed on to you through the generations. ఎన్ని విద్యలైనా కుల విద్యకు సాటి రావు. సాటి రావు means it's not equivalent. Next, కలిమికి పొంగకు లేమికి కుంగకు. Means కలిమికి పొంగకు. Kalimi means riches. Pongaku. Pongaku means don't be so excited with the riches. Lemi means poverty. Kungaku means don't get depressed or don't get suffocated. We feel bad. When you're in poverty, you should not feel all those bad feelings. Whereas whenever you are having riches, so don't keep on feeling only happy, enthusiastic, and all those things. Means you should have a balance. See how beautiful the meaning is. If you are rich, that's good. By God's grace, you are rich, and try to help someone or be humble. Lemiki kongaku. If you are in a poverty, or if you don't have all the things which you possess, don't get depressed. Try to achieve whatever you want in life. Try to set a goal and try hard, do hard work, and try to achieve all those things whatever you want in life. Means both the ways you have to have a balance. That is what being told here. All the 5 I will read. అప్పు లేనివాడే అధిక సంపన్నుడు. అప్పు లేని వాడే, రిపీట్ ఆఫ్టర్ మీ, అధిక సంపన్నుడు. ఉన్న ఊరు కన్న తల్లి వంటిది. ఎన్ని విద్యలైనా కుల విద్యకు సాటి రావు. కలిమికి పొంగకు లేమికి కుంగకు. Okay, children, we'll continue in the next class.